Was her child sick for a long time or suddenly became sick? He's 6 years old. And home is where? Home is where? What's happening at the moment here in Somalia and in the Horn of Africa is unprecedented. Yes, Somalia has suffered terribly. We've all seen it. We grew up with the scenes of suffering in Somalia, after all. But what's happening now is 4 seasons in a row the rains have failed. And we think the 5th is going to fail.
I've been working for 18 days. People ask, many children were suffering from malnourished children in the camp here.
The stories that we hear from the people in this camp and in the hospital from which we just came are stories that need to be told around the world. A world which is busy with other stories and where needs, as we see here so clearly, are being ignored. Okay, so hang on.
Yeah, it's inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just.
I'm going to walk on water later. Oh my God. We fear here in Somalia that the worst is yet to come. And yet I can tell you right now is bad enough. There are people who have been in this camp for 8 to 9 years. And when we ask them about their future, first of all, they don't really understand the question. Survival is enough. But then when they do, they tell us we don't have a future. We can't go home. We've been here for 8 years. There's violence where we came from. Our animals have been sold. We can't allow this to continue. And yet we fear that the drought, which has bedeviled this country these last 4 seasons, is going to get worse.
We have received assistance from WFP and World Vision.
Save lives first. That's the imperative for all of us. What do they think about their future? What's happening in the Horn of Africa is a threat to a way of life which has sustained families and communities for generations. It's not just a lack of rain for 4 seasons. For many families, it's an end to the way they've lived. We have to help them live again in any way possible.
So far, 145 IDPs who. Okay, you say it's since
Some of them may, for some of them, they are struggling.
Majority are women and children. Few men.
What to eat. First is food, so that at least they can sustain their livelihood.